Welcome back to the Twisted Worlds. Probably going to be less combat this time around, but yeah. In either case, before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe. I really don't like saying that, but it does help get these videos out there in essential parts and whatnot. Either way, let's get to it. As Gordur worries about the immortal Saria and the wandering ghost warrior, the sailors start to prepare for port. Maris is preparing to see her parents. Gordur takes the moment to help her. As they prepare to disembark, a sailor shouts as he exclaims, "Oh, wait." A sailor shouts as he exclaims. Gordur looks out and sees the city in glow, smoke rising in the distance. The city is ablaze. Worry crosses the sailors' faces, terror and panic on Maris's face. Gordur urges the sailors to ready the longboats to aid the city and help survivors. As they head to the flaming city, Gordur and the crew are planning their rescue for survivors. That's right, it's a rescue episode. I can't get these yawns out before I actually do this. What's up with that? Oh well. Let us see what kind of situation. It's a pretty bad situation. Several longboats come from the ship. Gordur and many sailors are preparing for a rescue. As they land, they see that a good chunk of the alleyways and roads that are leading to the port are blocked off by debris. There are no survivors currently at the dock. This is horrible. What are we gonna do? Stay calm, Gordur exclaims. We're going to need to stop. First, we're going to need to remove the debris and open up escape routes for everyone. Gordur goes to the first flaming debris blockade. Bracing himself for the flames. He puts all his strength into removing the debris. He manages to remove the blockade at a steady pace. A way for it has been cleared. On the other side, there are some people. Thank goodness, we've got a way out. A group of people rush forward, head towards the boats. We're gonna need to unblock all these alleyways. We need to get rid of these blockades now. Gordur urges the sailors. As Gordur moves to another blockade to unblock it, many of the sailors go fend the flames themselves. Gordur rips into the blockades with all his strength. He removes the blockade with ease. Another group of people rush forward. As he's doing that, some of the sailors manage to remove a blockade. And more people come out. Rescue attempts are going smoothly so far. Gordur goes to one more debris blockade. He removes it with great ease. And as such, there's not a single soul behind it. The sailors managed to remove the final debris barricade. And more people come out from behind it. Gordur looks around. Is this everyone? One of the rescued people says, "Far from it. There are many who couldn't make it to the dock. And when they did get to the dock, they tried to find another way. We've been trying to remove the debris on our end as well, but I see. Alright. Sailors." The sailors all perked up at his call. I need some of you to row them to the boat, away from the flames. I also need someone to help. The rest of you help me find more survivors. This goes well with them. Aye, sir. A sailor for each longboat stays behind while the rest are ready to brave the city. Gordur heads into the city himself, hoping to find survivors Get them out of there. Gordur will move forward. The cloak of leaves he got from the vanishing isle. Its many enchantments are protected from the flames, and Gordur is able to brave it more steadily. The amulet he got from the Spire of Time is keeping him healthy through it. Gordur has no need to worry about himself. He can focus his efforts in finding survivors. From Gordur's estimation, there is not much time until the city's in ashes. Gordur rushes to, screaming, "Is anyone out here?" "Some of us are here," someone shouts. Trapped by a store. The store is in a heavy blaze. However, they have managed to get far enough from the blaze to a door. The problem is the flames are coming close. Gordur heads to the door, and aims to remove the debris and the door. He puts his strength into it. A nat 20. Gordur deftly removes the debris and the door. The survivors come out. "Thank you. Head to the docks. The way is clear." All the survivors ran. Gordur aims to go further into the city. "Anyone else out here? Anyone?" Gordur's not hearing anyone. He rushes forward. He's at the city center. He screams as loud as he can. "Anyone out here? Anyone at all?" In a large area. In the large area, there's a shop. Massive one. We're here! We're here! The store is almost completely collapsed. People are trapped in the flaming debris. Hold on, I'll try to get you out. Gordur rips into the debris. He tears it apart, pulling one survivor after another. He manages to get a few out, but others are dead in the building. I was too late. You still saved some? Quickly, get to the docks. As Gordur moves forward, he notices sailors coming from the other alleys toward him. Are you alright? Yeah, we found many more civilians. We just managed to get people out before the worst happened. How are things on your end? They went well so far, but I couldn't save these ones. In an inferno like this, I'm surprised there are even survivors. Doing good. I couldn't be sure if there were any more in the pathway I took. Can you go down that way? Of course. The guards all go down the alleyway Gordur went to double check for survivors. Gordur notices one more building still standing. As he does, he notices someone crawling out from underneath it. This was one of the men who tried to rob the village Gordur was fond of. The ones he managed to dissuade from doing so. Gordur rushes to the man's side, coughing. Blast it all! Are you alright? You? Are you completely alright? I'm fine, but the others of my crew aren't still in there. Even the boss and his wife. Gordur looks at the building. It's on fire, but it's not damaged or collapsed. I'm gonna remove the debris. Can you help me? Of course. Gordur and the man are prepared to remove the debris. Gordur manages to rip apart the debris with quick ease. The man has barely any time to do anything else to help, but he manages to remove a few. He manages to remove a few of them. Gordur goes to the door. He opens it up. Anyone in there? We need to get you out. Of course. We're alright, but some of us are injured. Alright. Come out with all you're got. All of you uninjured can come out. I'll help the ones who are. Alright. Gordur goes inside. Maris's father is perfectly alright. His wife, however, is badly injured. Stay strong, honey. Stay strong. Remember, our new friend is bringing Maris back to us. She says in a pained, rasped voice. I'll do my best. Love. Gordur rushes in. You both are alive. Good. You. Is Maris? She's fine. She's at the docks with everyone else. Come. We need to go. My wife. I've got her. Gordur picks up the wounded woman. He goes out. Not many of you. As they do, they realize the city around them is burning to a crisp more and more. There's no time. We have to leave now. I'm sorry, ma'am. It may hurt, but we need a rush. I'll bear it. They all run with a great fervor. A lot of the pathways that were cleared are now fervently destroyed. There is only one way left out of the city to the docks. We need to hurry now. There isn't much time left. They all run as fast as they can. Gordur sees a building about to topple over. "Watch out!" he exclaims. They all move out of the way, just in time. The smoke is thick in the air, very difficult to maneuver. Gordur manages to just hold on. Maris's mother is just holding on, even with ragged breath. Gordur knows he needs to hurry. As the inferno blazes around them, a part of the street Gordur recognizes shows up. They are nearing the dock. As they approach the alleyway where the dock is, a new form of debris barricade has appeared in their way. Damn it! We need to be... We're so close. Gordur shouts on the other side. Hey! Can everyone hear me? No answer. Gordur is desperate. Gordur puts all his strength to kick. The barricade. It does not work. Gordur then goes, "Here, someone take her." He hands the injured woman to the men. With all his fury and rage and anger, Gordur channels his strength to clear the debris. A desperation fills him. He's failed one family. he will not fail another. Gordur puts his strength in to deal with the debris. Doesn't budge. He goes further into his rage to do it again. As he does, the debris starts to creak. All of Gordur's strength knocks over debris part after debris part. Ooh. As he does so, parts of the debris on the other side are moving. Gordur hears a faint voice. Hears a voice. Hey, I think something's moving on the other side. The sailors. They are removing the debris as much as they can. And in time, Gordur and the sailors on both ends managed to remove the barricade. As such, the way is clear. The sailors exclaim, "You're alive!" As such, Gordur gently takes the injured woman and hurries back to the dock with her. You made it! But before Gordur can answer the relief, I need a healer. I need one now. Is there anyone who can heal here? Anyone with healing items or anything? People are looking around. There isn't much answer. Please. This woman will die if we don't get her help right away. Someone from the crowd speaks up. Wait. I'm here. They're rushing through the crowd, unable to. They couldn't answer right away amongst all the people. I'm a cleric. I can heal her. Please. Gordur gently puts her on a longboat, and the healer hops in with her, as too does the husband. Quickly. Gordur and the sailors managed to save the majority of the city. Unfortunately, there were casualties. However, Gordur managed to save Maris's parents. Thank goodness. Gordur then is on a ship. All the survivors and the sailors are on board the ship. Gordur's looking around. To find Maris's parents. As he looks around, he sees the healer. Is everything okay? The healer then goes, I did what I could, but afraid her wounds are too deep. Are you saying it's any minute now? I'm sorry, I couldn't help. Gordur rushes to the injured woman. He sees the man and Maris there. Hold on, love. Hold on. Please, mother. Hold still. Please. I'm back. I'm here. Maris. Dear, you're back. So happy I can see you. One last time. No, mother. Gordur racks his brain, trying to think, is there a way to save Maris's mother? He's rushing. He's close to no time left. In a panic, he can't think. Calms down. Tries to think. Once more. Oh. Then he remembers. Something very important. Something that saved his life many times on his journey. Wait. I know. Gordur takes off his amulet around his neck and places it on the woman. And puts it around her neck. The man asks, "What's that?" It's an amulet that heals. Works slow. It's not great healing, but it's consistent. It should regenerate her. They all look in wonder at the amulet on the woman. Her wounds are closing. Her breathing is steadying. He's calming. She's calming down. Her breathing is steadying. The healing is reviving her. Gordur breathes a sigh of relief. As long as we keep going, as long as that amulet's on her for a while, she should be fine. Maris is crying, as too is her father. You returned our daughter to us and saved our lives. Can't thank you enough. Gordur's joy and relief is coming through. Thank goodness. We'll get the amulet back to you as soon as she's able-bodied. Of course. That thing has saved my life many times. What happened anyway? There's been a string of robberies in the city for a little bit. We're not sure what was happening or what was going on. Unfortunately, apparently to cover their tracks, they decided to burn the whole city down. Vile. Why would... That makes no sense. I'm really not sure what is going on with them, but we need to be ready just in case, though. As they were wondering what was happening, someone speaks up. I saw something. Hooded figures. They are carrying what looks like a map, heading southeast of the city. Heading... Was it? No, wait, it was southwest. They were heading southwest from the city. Southwest? Why? I don't know. But they looked like tricksters. Why would tricksters do such a thing? I do not know, but I do know that we need to do our best. We need to find a safe place for you all. Then we need to find them. But where will we go? Gordur ponders, and he thinks of a solution. I know a place. He looks to Maris's father. Remember where we first met? The small village that turned to gold. You're grieving there for some reason. I am friends with the council of Shasira. I have a homestead not far from that village. The village itself should be good for supplies. Should be good for shelter. I can get the people of Shasira to send supplies as well, if need be. This will give us time to plan, recuperate, and everything. A cursed golden place. A safe haven. They all look to each other. All right. We'll go there. Gordur looks to everyone. We're heading to a village that's been turned to gold. It's a place I know dearly. I have a home near there. And say, I can guarantee safety there as well. I know the place well. It's where I first met my friend here. We can trust him. Let us be ready. Gordur and the survivors are all ready to go. We need to be prepared. As they all sail away from the burning rubble of the old city, they make way to the small village turned to gold. Gordur looks to them, relieved he saved so many, but even more so, relieved that he could save Maris's mother and reunite the family. But Gordur is troubled. Arson does not seem to be something that the tricksters would think of. What are they plotting? What do they take? Why would they do such a horrible thing? All Gordur knows is that Saria has a plot. There is time before they reach the village, and as such, he decides to take time to study the journal in order to see if anything in it coincides with Saria's plot. And so, Gordur is ready for more battle, just in case. And that is where we'll leave it off this week. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in the Twisted Worlds.